Welcome to Mommy Mastery Guide, your compassionate companion on the journey of motherhood. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok so you don't miss all things motherhood. 30 powerful ways to stop yelling and what to do instead. Yelling can be damaging to relationships and communication, but it's a habit that can be changed with practice and awareness. Here are 30 powerful ways to stop yelling and what you can do instead. Instead of repeating yourself, try to mix things up using different words, voice inflections, and body language. Instead of overcomplicating, try to keep it simple, 1 to 2 instructions or steps at a time. Instead of commanding, try to invite. Use inclusive pronouns and ask questions. Instead of using threats, try to act neutral. Try to avoid if and then statements and keep consequences reasonable. Instead of being vague, try to say what you mean. Keep instructions and timelines clear. Be aware of multitasking. Instead of giving in, try to stay firm, always be prepared, and follow through. Instead of being unreasonable, try to pick your battles. Loosen the reins a little and try to see your child's side. Instead of taking things personally, try to stay in charge. Avoid sarcasm or over defensive behaviors to maintain control. Instead of exploding, try to take a timeout. Announce that you need a second and then step out. Instead of giving up, try to take small steps, let go of guilt, and take it one situation at a time. Instead, practice deep breathing. Try to, when you feel the urge to yell, take deep breaths and calm yourself before responding. Instead, count to 10. Try to give yourself a moment to cool down. Instead, walk away. Try to. If a situation is escalating, step away temporarily, gather your thoughts and emotions. Instead, use I statements. Try to express your feelings and needs using I statements, focusing on your perspective rather than blaming others. Instead, listen actively. Try to pay close attention to what others are saying and strive to understand their viewpoints before responding. Instead, use soft tones. Try to speak in a calm and gentle voice, even if you're addressing a difficult topic. Instead, practice empathy. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoes to better understand their feelings and experiences. Instead, set boundaries. Try to clearly communicate your boundaries and expectations to avoid frustration and conflicts. Instead, take breaks. Try to, when conversations become heated, to take breaks to prevent escalation and to give everyone time to cool off. Instead, use humor. Try to inject humor into tense situations to diffuse tension and lighten the mood. Instead, problem solve together. Try to collaborate with others to find situations rather than resorting to yelling. Instead, practice mindfulness. Try to be present in the moment and aware of your emotions to prevent impulsive reactions. Instead, seek professional help. Try to, if yelling is a persistent issue, consider counseling or therapy to address underlying causes. Instead, use nonverbal communication. Try to use gestures, facial expressions, and body language to convey your emotions effectively. Instead, write it down. Try to. Journaling can help to process your emotions and frustrations before discussing them with others. Instead, practice active listening. Try to give others your full attention and validate their feelings before expressing your own. Instead, choose the right time. Try to pick a suitable time and place for discussions and to ensure a calm and focused conversation. Instead, apologize and make amends. Try to, if you do yell, apologize and work to make amends with the person you yelled at. Instead, develop healthy outlets. Try to engage in activities like exercise, meditation, and hobbies to manage stress and emotions. Instead, practice patience. Try to. Changing habits takes time. Be patient with yourself as you work on improving your communication style. Remember, breaking the habit of yelling requires consistent effort and self awareness. Celebrate your successes along the way and seek support from loved ones or professionals if needed. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel.